Hello, my dear students. So I hope y'all doing well. So I'm back with another lesson. This is grade 7 geography, and this is unit 4, which is about natural hazards and disasters. Okay. So to start with, if I ask you, what do you know about natural hazards and disasters? Some may come across, some may give me answers like they have seen floods, they have experienced landslides, or perhaps students in um, yeah, in Ratnapura or in wet zone, they may have experienced flood. People or students in Anuradhapura Polonnaru area, they may have experienced drought. And we all have seen natural hazards like lightning and so many years back in 2004, probably you may not have born back then, but people back then in 2004, they experienced a tsunami as well. That was the first time where we experienced such kind of a disaster, and that was tsunami in 2004. Anyways, so this lesson is about natural hazards and disasters. දරුවනේ අපි මේ පාඩමේ අද සාකච්ඡා කරන්නේ ස්වභාවික ආපදා ගැන. හරි ස්වභාවික ආපදා සහ ව්‍යසන ගැන තමයි කතා කරන්නේ. Then um now there's a difference between a natural disaster and a natural hazard. Now let's see the difference. Okay, so see here in the purple color box, it states natural hazard is a natural phenomenon that may cause damage to the community or property. And going back to natural disasters, if such incident affect either the community or property, they become a natural disaster. Now let's see the difference. See the letters that I have marked in red color: may cause and affect. Okay, there's a vast difference between these two terms. Now let's discuss this difference. Natural hazard is a natural phenomenon that may cause damage to community or property. What is may? May as in that has not happened yet. Okay, that will happen. There's a possibility of happening that. Okay, so if we use may, we try to give the idea that this particular incident has not happened yet. I may fail in my exams. What does that mean? That means there's a possibility of me in failing in exams. Okay, so that doesn't mean I have already failed in exams. That doesn't mean so. It means there's a possibility. කියන්නේ මට මාව විභාගයෙන් සමත් වෙන්න හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා කියන වගේ මීනින් එකක් තමයි අපි මේ. ඒතර මෙතනදී කතා කරන්නේ මොකක්ද? මොකක් හරි ස්වභාවික ආපදාවක් වුණාට පස්සේ ඒකෙන් මිනිස්සුන්ට කමියුනිටි කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? ප්‍රජාව, මිනිස්සු, ප්‍රොපර්ටි කියන්නේ දේපල. මේ දෙපාර්ශවයට යම් ඩැමේජ් එකක් නැත්තම් විනාශයක් සිද්ධ වෙන්න හැකියාව තියෙන දෙයකට අපි natural hazard එකක් කියනවා. Then what's a natural disaster? If such incident affect, see, if such incident affect either the community or property, they become a natural disaster. So these see the difference. In natural hazard, there was this possibility. It may cause damage, but in natural disasters, there's no any possibility. Of course, that incident has already happened. The damage is already happened. So if such a natural hazard damages the community or the property, that becomes a natural disaster. Okay, that will be more clearer when I explain this with examples. So let's move to examples. Okay, now let's see what's this natural hazard. See, in both pictures, you may see a landslide has happened. Okay, ඒ කියන්නේ නාය යාමක් සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවා මේ ඡායාරූප දෙකේම. හරි. මෙතන මේ මම natural hazard sorry කියලා දාලා තියෙන picture එක බලන්න. මෙතන කාට හරි විනාශයක් සිද්ධ වෙලා. ඔයාලට පේනවද කාගේ හරි ගෙයක් මෙතන විනාශ වෙලා මිනිස්සු මැරිලා? එහෙම පේනවද? ඒතර මෙතන බලන්න අපේ left side එකේ ඉන picture එකේ කාට හරි විනාශ බලන්න ගෙදරක් උඩට තමයි මේ පස් ටික කඩාගෙන ඉවරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ ගෙදර විනාශ වෙලා තියෙනවා. So see the difference. So when a natural hazard happens, neither community nor property is damaged. As opposed to that, in natural disasters, we can see both community and property can be damaged through a natural disaster. So that's the difference. Natural disaster එකේදී මිනිස්සුන්ට හෝ අපේ දේපල වලට අපේ වගාව හරි ඕනෙම දෙයකට විනාශයක් වුණොත් ඒක natural disaster එකක් නෝ. එහෙම නෙමෙයි ස්වභාවිකයෙන්ම ස්වභාව ධර්ම විසින්ම මේ විදිහට විනාශයක් වෙච්ච අවස්ථාවේදී අපි ඒකට natural hazard එකක් කියලා කියනවා. I hope you are clear with the difference. Okay. So um, now let's see another example for better understanding. See, this is a flood. So here in this bright color diagram or the picture, you may see loads of water coming or pouring out from, that could be rivers or lakes or something. But here you see people have been affected. Now they are moving in water. Now their houses are already flooded. So see, they are suffering from this natural hazard. So when people or property is damaged, or when people suffer from natural hazard, that becomes a natural disaster. But right here we see a natural hazard. Okay. Now see, this is up to you to decide. In diagram B, you see a picture of lightning. Okay, a picture of lightning. In diagram A, you see a house on fire after struck by lightning. Now it's up to you to decide what's out of these two diagrams. You have to decide whether a diagram B is natural hazards or disaster, or whether it's natural A. It's whether it's diagram A. Okay, so it's up to you to decide. So if you get your answer, you can drop them in the comment box, so then I can see whether you have understood the lesson. Okay, so feel free to add your answer in comments. Okay, so this is activity. This is the activity that's given in the textbook. First question was name 5 natural disasters that you know and what are the damages that it could cause. Okay, so that's up to you to do it. So if you do it, you can email them to me, then I can correct them and send them back to you, or else you can answer these questions in the comments as well. Okay, now let's see the natural disasters in Sri Lanka. Okay, so in our textbook, they have given us around 7 natural disasters that are visible in Sri Lanka. First one, drought. Okay, if you want the single answer, drought means Niyangaya, floods, Gangwatura, cyclones, Sulisulan, landslides, Nayayam, lightning, Akunusara, tsunami, it's tsunami, earthquakes, Bhumikampa. Okay, so these are the frequent natural disasters that we can see in Sri Lanka. And sometimes in some regions of Sri Lanka, some of these natural disasters are not that frequent. For an example, a tsunami, we can't see tsunami in Kandy because they don't have a sea there. Okay, drought, it's rare that people in wet zone get drought, but that's not the point. Sometimes people in wet zone also may experience drought. Landslides, people who live around mountains, they can experience landslide, not the people who live in flatlands. Okay, if there are no highlands or mountains near them, then obviously they can't face landslides. Okay, like that, sometimes the occurrence of these natural disasters may differ as per the region that people live. Okay, so these are the natural disasters. So far now we have discussed about natural disasters and natural hazards, and the specific difference between these two types of disasters and hazards. And we discussed the uh, types of natural disasters that we experience in Sri Lanka as well. So in my next video, I'll discuss about drought. Okay. And remember, um, the people have identified that the frequency of these natural disasters happening in Sri Lanka has been increased now. Why is that? Because the main one of the main reasons is the human activities. Okay, now when we cut trees, obviously we some in the long run, one day we will have to face the problem of scarcity of water. අපි ගස් කැපුවොත් දරුවනේ එකක් අපිට ආශ්වාස කරන්න ඔක්සිජන් නැති වෙනවා වගේම ඒ වගේම ජලය සිඳී යාම කියන්නේ වතුර නැති වෙන ප්‍රශ්නයට මුහුණ දෙන්න පුළුවන්. අපි කඳු ආශ්‍රිතව තියෙන ගස් විනාශ කළොත් ඒ තුලිනුත් ලෑන්ඩ්ස්ලයිඩ්ස් නැත්තම් නායෑම් ඇති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම අපි ඒ ආශ්‍රිත ජනගහනය වැඩි වෙනවත් එක්කම මිනිස්සුන්ට ජීවත් වෙන්න තැන් නැති වෙනවා. එයාලා කඳු ආශ්‍රිතවත් එකලගේ ජනාවාස පිහිටවා ගන්නවා. ඒ තුලිනුත් එයාලට සිද්ධ වෙනවා නායෑම් වලට මුහුණ දෙන්න. එතකොට වතුර අඩු වෙනකොට අපිට අපේම ක්‍රියාකාරකම් නිසා වතුර අඩු වෙනකොට අපිට නියඟ වලට මුහුණ දෙන්න වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම වතුර පිටාර ගලනකොට මේ වතුර ගිහිල්ලා වගුරු බිම්වල රැඳෙනවා. අපි මේ වගුරු බිම්වල අපේ බිල්ඩින්ග්ස් හරි මොනා හරි නිවාස හරි ඉදිරි කළාම එයාලට වතුර වලට යන්න තැනක් නැති වෙනවා. එතකොට එයාලට යන්න පුළුවන් වෙනත් තැන්වලට ජලය ගලාගෙන යනකොට ගම් වතුර තත්ත්වයක් නැති වෙනවා. ඉතින් බලන්න මේ හැම අපි මේක ඉස්සරහට කතා කරනවා. මම මේවලට පොඩි දල අදහසක් දෙන්නේ. Anyway, almost all these natural disasters caused mainly due to human activities. Okay, so that's up to you to think. You have to think whether what are the human activities that could cause these natural disasters. So how can we stop them? So the main reason why these people who have created these textbooks, why they have included these natural disasters to your curriculum is that for you to identify the reasons and to minimize or to stop the human activities that could cause natural disasters. Anyways, in our next videos we'll be discussing the causes, results, and how to stop them, all these things in detail. But still until we discuss them, it's up to you to think yourself and come to conclusions. So thank you for watching. I'll meet you again in our next video. Okay, then stay safe. Bye.